say hello in English as well because we have some international guests. Thank you for coming for the presentation of TIFF Unlimited, which is the VOD platform launched officially today by the Transylvania International Film Festival. If everybody is okay, we can maybe do the discussion in English. Would that be okay for everybody here? Okay, thank you. And together with us, we also have Ruxandra from PTEC, one of our main partners. Thank you for coming with us here.
Good morning. I would start just to explain you a bit the rationale and how do we end up launching this VOD platform. I remember that 5 years ago I was asked by a local journalist like what would be the future of the festival, and I was saying that I was very preoccupied about actually adding an online or a digital arm to the festival. I felt 5 years ago that beside doing great screenings and beside having this wonderful socializing experience, we have been also experiencing lots of moments when after the festival we got lots of emails and lots of inquiries from our public, people who were saying, I missed this title at the festival, or what about a Russian film? I still remember this thing. There were many people asking about a Russian filming competition. I think 2012 or 13, it got the public award, and the film is lost. Nobody could see it. They are not able to find it on even on Mubi or some other streaming platforms. So constantly, I realized that we in Romania have this main problem that good films are gone either after the festival is over, either after good art house films are screened on cinemas. But as some of you might know, if you are not ready to watch them in cinemas in 2 weeks or max 3 weeks, those films are gone. So I thought with my colleagues that we actually, it's now or never the moment when we can, in a way, redesign our festival activities and offer the opportunity for the cinephiles, for the movie lovers, for everybody who's interested in watching great films to have this opportunity to stay not just 10 days, but also the rest of the year, to stay at home and connect to a VOD platform, which could offer them great films like art house awarded films, but also films which were awarded, of course, at the festival. We would also screen some bonuses with I don't know, great moments from the history of the festival, like, you know, making ofs or master classes or talks with masters of cinema who visited Cluj. This year, for example, we have been broadcasting live on TIFF Unlimited the masterclass, which was done by Nicolas Cage. So we thought about this unlimited kind of experience. That's how we reached this title, this brand. And I think it's kind of a unique product for Romania and for the festival market in Central and Eastern Europe. We were monitoring and studying and analyzing a lot other examples in Europe, and I think the most relevant ones were for us what Rotterdam Film Festival did with their VOD platform and what Göteborg Festival did with Draken Film. They are, I would say, the most advanced VOD platforms attached to film festivals from our knowledge. And we realized soon throughout this research period that the most actually complicated and the biggest issue which we would have with launching the platform would be the technical aspect. So I would not want to get into details because I'm very bad at technique. But I know that we needed a partner, so I'm very happy that we spoke with Pitec. They are a Cluj-based company, geniuses in IT and applications and soft, and I mean, Ruxandra will tell you more about it. And for us, it was really a big relief to have a partner which is more knowledgeable than we are in finding the right technical solutions, but also we were happy that it's somebody from Cluj, and I think it's something which says a lot about our kind of collaboration, and somehow that this project is also rooted in a way in Cluj. We will actually start today. We have already launched on 31st, in our first day of the festival, the subscription period interval, and we have already lots of subscribers. I don't know the number, but my colleagues can tell you. And I know that there is a pre-sale period. We would like to offer some bonuses, like the usual 1 month free. We are starting, I think, with a catalog of 51 titles, and we are currently adding more and more new titles, especially from the history of the festival. The plan would be that every 2 months we would renew it, and we are now trying also to be very reactive to what has been working at this year's festival, as to be able to include it, like if there are some highlights, if there are some films which people loved. And we got, for example, many inquiries about the Woodstock film, which had just a one special event screening in open air on Tuesday evening, but it was on the same time with Synonyms, and a lot of people lost Woodstock, and we are now trying to negotiate with the American right holders as to be able to include it in the platform. So we are trying to be very flexible, reactive, and to offer the titles which people would like to see. We would not be able now to have from the very beginning all the films from this year's festival. I think it would be anyway like logistically impossible, but we would like to have, as I say, at every renewal, titles from this year, but also awarded films from the past. So I would let you see just a little clip, which from, as of today, we will play in every cinema and on internet, and then I will pass the mic to Dodo for more details. One more thing to add, I was mentioning that at the renewal of the catalog would be in 2 months. That's not good. It's 2 weeks. So I confused.
Exactly. We want to have a dynamic platform. We want to, with the help of Mihai Kirillov, which is our artistic director of Transylvania Film Festival, we will build programs in order to showcase on the platform. Those programs will be related to the past festival editions or to other relevant events happening in the country, or in collaboration with the distributors, the local distributors. We will definitely bring to the audiences focuses on different countries or focuses on different filmmakers. I would like to mention that the platform is available only on the Romanian territory for now, and it's it's a subscription based. So we start, you can do a membership for 1 month, or right now we have some special programs of 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year. No matter what type of membership you choose, everybody has a 7-day trial. And then since we announced the platform on May 31st, up to June 9, so the whole duration of Transylvania Film Festival, we are offering the membership cards for special rates. We thank the 350, let's say, fans that already subscribed without actually being able to watch films, only to see some titles there. So we thank them for their trust, and we make sure that we will keep them occupied on the platform and constantly watching films. I would like to also thank our partners. The platform is launched with the support of Romanian National Film Center, as well as AFCN, Administrația Fondului Național Cultural. And as Tudor mentioned, on the technical side, we have our partner from PTech Plus. And now I hand the mic to Ruxandra.
Thank you. So for us, when we heard that there's the opportunity to take the festival forward in an online environment, we were really glad, because we're actually fans of TIFF. We already have quite a bit of experience in the technical side, as Tudor said, so we've developed already quite a few video streaming platforms, so it was not too difficult to find the right solution for TIFF Unlimited. We know technology is kind of becoming more and more important, so we wanted the platform to actually be available for everyone on all the devices. So the platform will be available on desktop as well as mobile on iOS and Android, and also on Apple TV, which I think is it's great for everyone to be able to view the movies on their best screens that they find available. We at PTech are really close to everything that's culture related, so we're really glad to be part of the project, and we'll continue to be technical partners for TIFF for the future developments and everything that the platform means going forward. Thank you.
Because today is the first day of launching the platform, I would like to ask Andrei now to explain a little bit how it's working with the codes that all our subscribers received, and then what are the steps to follow to be able to watch films from today on.
So for everyone already accustomed to different VOD platforms, you can see that it's quite user-friendly. So once you signed in the platform, you can see the main menu. You can browse the titles, search for a certain title if we have it in our database. And you can also find the subscriptions that my colleague Dorina was talking about. At this moment on the platform, you can make a monthly subscription, but for the 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year subscription, you will have to just go to subscriptions, and then you will find the payment links for each of these subscriptions. So, as I said, each 2 weeks we will add some new content that you will find here in the recently added sections. And once we have our apps ready, as Ruxandra said, you will find them here also. As I said, it's user-friendly, so once you go into the browse page, you can find all the available movies. Right now, we also have a making of TIFF section where we can find the making of the festival from all the 17 years up to date. It's very easy to use. You just have to click one of the titles, You have all the information about the film here. And once you're ready to watch, you just have to watch movie. And that's it. For now, all movies have Romanian subtitles, and we're working to having all the titles with also English subtitles. As my colleague Dorina said, the platform is only available in Romania, but it should be available to everyone in Romania, not only Romanian citizens. Thank you.
And in order to keep yourself updated with the new titles that are coming on the platform, please subscribe for the newsletter, which is the button there on the platform, as well as follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.
Just to make it clear, Dorina, if I have an iPhone, is it now the day to watch films on my iPhone, or it's like it's coming in the next?
On the browser today,
okay.
Not on the app today, but you can watch it on the browsers.
Okay.
Today it's only working on in the browsers. With the apps, we are announcing soon when they are going to be launched.
If there are any questions or remarks or curiosities, please raise your finger. Yeah.
Thanks. I'm curious about the technical side, resolution, bitrate, stereo or surround sound, how it's going to look and sound.
Well, right now all the films we have on the platform are full HD. So there is no certain byte rate. So we have different byte rates. As for the sound, it's a stereo.
Thanks.
Hello, a question. Is it possible that in the next months, maybe years, I don't know, the platform will be available also in foreign territories, maybe like, Italy, I don't know.
We will definitely consider expanding outside of Romania. We don't have a clear timeline yet, and we are firstly considering the region and then a little bit more towards the west.
I'm also very preoccupied about the areas where a lot of Romanians do live abroad, which are Italy, Spain, and UK. And at the moment, I think any idea of expansion, I think, would raise issues related to money, payment for the right holders, and negotiations. And at the moment, I think we are still very fragile in terms of funding. I mean, we got this local funding as to start it, and it was also an important investment on our side. So it would be great to expand, but I think first it's wise to wait the response of the local market and to see that, technically is working okay and people, can watch films without any bugs and problems. And then let's see if we can. We are still now trying to get more sponsors or commercial partners which could endorse the platform. So let's see. But I think it might be a good plan for further expanding.
Hello. At every TIFF, I enjoy watching short movies. There will be short movies on TIFF Unlimited?
Yes, we will definitely have short movies as well.
Romanian or
Both.
Okay.
Both.
I think the plan was to have the current selection of Romanian shorts and also some shadow shorts. But again, Dorina will, if you subscribe to the newsletter, you'll get all the information.
Yeah, in the coming months, we will definitely play a lot with the program from this year and past edition as well, including shorts, from the Romanian selection and Shadow Shorts.
Sorry, what is the expectation you have concerning the platform in next 10, 20 years? Can be a concurrence for, I don't know, Netflix or...
We are not necessarily thinking that far away. It's for us, it's, as Tudor mentioned, it's really important that we have a solid base and now from the start, and know identified and know exactly our audience within the country and know how to position ourselves. And we do not want to compete with other platforms. We believe we have our own identity and unicity. And we definitely want to become a pillar, a strong point, strong, I don't know, one for the distribution of films in the country, one of the most important ways of for the Romanian films, for the Romanian audiences.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to add that it's impossible to compete with these big giants and big companies because they are having a total different approach. And I mean, I'm subscriber of Netflix. I love to see content there, and I think they are doing great. And yeah, they are really just, they are preparing now to enter the Romanian market as well with a lot of titles and maybe with new proposals of like new content, and I think they are doing a great job. Our program and our mission, I think, was a lot related to what the festival established to become in the last 18 years as a sort of gathering point for lots of cinephiles, moviegoers, and for the promotion of local cinema. But also, we are doing this mostly because good films are disappearing from Romanian cinemas, and the situation of distribution here in Romania is so peculiar. So great films are if you are not really attentive to a couple of weeks ago, it was Cristian Mungiu's company launched Burning, this great South Korean film which was last year in Cannes. It barely could have been seen on 2, 3, 4 cinemas and then is lost. So I think the reason for this platform is mostly to aggregate this great content, which I'm sure people in Romania would love to see, but they are not actually reaching, those films do not reach them. So we felt that the festival has this mission. I mean, we are mature enough now to extend our mission and to do a bit more for these great films.
Thank you. You may have already said that, but I just wanted to clarify. So the common denominator is for the content on the platform is that it was showcased in the festival. Do you plan to add more titles? Because as Tudor said, there's a lot of great titles which disappear and they are and then they aren't in the theaters, but they may have not been showcased at the festival. So do you plan to add more content?
Yeah, I mean, let's not take the content, the first titles, as they have been screened at the festival as a must. We, I think, looking to the content as, you know, like great art house films, awarded films in Europe. I mean, I'm looking now to the title from Melancholia, Holy Mothers, Dovlatov, Woman at War, Oslo, 35 August, Rams, Son of Saul, like great titles from the last years in the like best of European cinema, and no, I mean, also from some other countries in the world. But also, I think if we imagine a development plan for the next years, I would love, for example, that next year we would be able to screen, to have on the platform all the titles from the competition program. So then it would be great next year to be able to screen the 12 competition films here in Cluj, but also to have them available on the platform, so then everybody in Romania could, in a way, see the films and they could relate more to the festival experience, even though they would be in their homes on the sofa and watching a very unique version of TIFF without, of course, catching the spirit of the festival here.
If there are other questions?
For how long will the titles stay on the platform? Is it that you create a catalog, so once you acquire a film, they will stay there forever? Or are they rotating every 3 months, 6 months, 1 year?
We will definitely play with the content. We do not want to add content and keep it there. We will present one title 3 months per year, but not consecutive. We will play with those titles in different programs, and you can see them now, let's say in June, but then they will be taken off. Other films will take their place, and maybe in August or December, that title may come back in a different program. We want to make it as dynamic as possible. You will know when the title will go down. So in case you want to see it, you will be informed that, okay, you still have maybe 1 week to see that title. We don't want to just add content, which once you have a lot of films there, it will become really hard to browse through them, to choose what is the films that you want to see. So yeah, we've chosen this way. If there are no more questions, we want to thank you. Please visit unlimited.tiff.ro and feel free to subscribe.
Thank you.